Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, January 28th. Let's add the next piece to our snowman. So I bet you can guess, you can predict what I will be putting on next for our snowman. What do you think? That's right, it's his next button. There we go. I added the button. I also hung him up a little bit stronger. Okay, let's see what's in our packets today. I have a feeling Sneezy's gonna fall down. Today is Thursday. This page here is asking you to see what words rhyme. So what you need to do is look at the pictures and say the word that the picture is showing you. And if they rhyme, you circle the check. And if they don't rhyme, you circle the X. Remember, rhyme means the words sound the same. So hat and cat have the same ending sound. They definitely do not start with the same letter. Hat and cat, they have that same sound at the end. Box and fox. So let's see what's on this page. And I'll get a marker so you can see. We'll do it together. We have a picture of sun and a picture of run. Sun and run rhyme. I circled the check. Here we have a mouse and a house. Those rhyme. I circled the check. Here we have, okay, this one is tricky. I know you cannot read these words, but if you look at the end, you'll see R-O-W. So O-W at the end of this word and O-W at the end of this word. This isn't just a bird, it's a crow. Crow and snow rhyme. So I circled the check for crow and snow. Okay, now let's see here. I have a mop and a goat. A mop and a goat. Do those rhyme? Mop and goat. They don't. I circled the X. Next is a cake and a rake. Cake and a rake. Those sound the same to me. I circled the check. We have a ball and a fish. Ball and fish. Those don't sound the same to me at the end. I circled the X. Okay, what's next? The next one is practicing writing the letter L. So here is your capital and here is your lowercase. You need to trace and then write some of your own. So I'm going to trace over the L's on the top line and then I wrote some L's on the next line. Practice as many as you like. Remember to start your letter at the top, go down, and for the L you go across. Down and across. The lowercase L is super easy. Trace that straight line down from the top line to the bottom line, just from your head to your toes. Just like that. I just did a straight line, down. Okay. And don't forget to write your name. The next page, I'm writing my name on that one. I wrote my name at the top, is looking at a chipmunk's burrow. We've been talking about animals preparing for winter, what they do in winter. Do they leave and migrate? Do they stay and adapt and keep warm and hunt for food? Do they hibernate? So the chipmunk, it's a hibernator, and here's his burrow. You have little pictures up here. Little piles of acorns. Here's one pile of acorns, 2, 3. And that's called the food room. That's where he stored his winter food, his acorns. Here's a little pile of leaves. That's the chipmunk's bathroom. And here is our little chipmunk sleeping in his nest. He is in his nest. So look down here, and you just need to match the pictures. It's asking you to circle the chipmunk. So, make it nice and dark so you can see it. Circle the chipmunk. Here is our picture of the food rooms. Here is that little pile of acorns. Match up the acorns up here and put a check on those. Check. Check the food rooms. The chipmunk needs to store up the acorns. He gathered them in the fall, and then he put them in his burrow to save for winter. And then finally, you have an X on his bathroom. So match up the picture of leaves to the picture of leaves up here. Just like this. Now, this is the entrance, and they want you to put a smiley face on it. Here's the entrance. That's how the chipmunk gets into his home. Put a little smile. Just like that. Okay. The next paper in your packet is a rabbit in winter. So, again, some animals migrate, some animals hibernate, and some animals adapt. So here we're going to create a rabbit in the winter. The rabbit, so animals are covered by fur. This says animals' fur will grow thicker in colder seasons to keep the animal warm. And in animals like the rabbit, they will change color to stay warm and to help them blend into our surroundings. So, you have your paper, just like this, and you have a little brown rabbit. Then you have 2 little trees. Now these look like Christmas trees. And I've included these for a very special reason. We've talked about this before. When we've taken our walk around the church, we've spotted an evergreen tree. Christmas trees are evergreen trees. There are other kinds of evergreen trees. Christmas trees are evergreen trees, and they keep their needles all through the cold winter, and they stay green. So we talked about leaves that change color in the fall or autumn. There's bright orange and red and yellow, and those then they fall off. Those are like maple leaves and oak leaves and sassafras leaves. We looked at all of those in November and October. And now the trees that still have their needles, the spiky little green things are called needles, are the evergreen trees. So these are the kinds of trees you would see in the winter. So I've given you 2 evergreen trees. And this one is super easy. And I want to see what you can do to turn your rabbit and show that he's getting ready for winter. It's winter now. So what is our rabbit doing? So I'm just going to take my brown rabbit and I'm going to use my glue stick and I'm going to glue and place my rabbit on my paper. And I've used gray paper to sort of make it look a little cold and wintry. Maybe it snowed outside. Okay. Then I'm gonna decorate my page with my evergreen trees. Now, the rabbit's a little bit big. Is a rabbit really the size of a tree? He's not. But this is just a little picture, and we can pretend the trees are far away and the rabbit is close to us, and that's why the trees look so small and the rabbit looks so big. Isn't that funny how that works? Look at something close to you and it will look bigger, and then look at something far away out the window across the street and the house looks really tiny. So that's sort of like this. So this is how I've created my winter scene. So here my rabbit is still brown. Now we're going to give him white fur to camouflage him for winter. So I have included this soft, fluffy stuff in your packet. You're gonna glue, now you get to put the glue right on top of the rabbit. And usually I say, don't put the glue on top because then it'll be all sticky. Now I want you to put the glue on top of your rabbit. So I have the clear glue so you can't really see it, but I've glued, it's a little shiny now. Glued all over the top of the brown rabbit. And now I'm gonna put the white fluffy stuff and add his fur. And I'm gonna camouflage him and get him all ready for winter. My rabbit is turning white. It's like magic. He was brown. His fur was brown. And then he turned white to camouflage himself in the snow. So like our other crafts and projects we've been working on, you can add snow. So I'm just gonna go ahead. It's hard to see on the gray, but I'm gonna add some white crayon to my green trees and make it look like snow. So always you can use anything around your house. Sneezy's starting to fall. Anything around your house, cotton balls, or if you made the puffy paint or anything white, some white stickers would work and make it look really great. And add some snow to your picture. And that's your rabbit in winter. Okay. We will talk more about winter tomorrow on Friday. Have a great day, everybody.